Well, I built this thing to see what it can do. It's going to get me across the desert, across the Salt Lake Flat. It's going to do everything. If it doesn't, I just need to make it better.
1 year ago, we set off on the most ambitious journey the channel's ever undertaken.
No one's done this today.
A vast expedition across 4 of the massive states of this country. Australia is one of the least populated continents on the planet, and most people will never get to see what this incredible country truly can offer.
Noise hasn't got worse, but it hasn't got better.
I hope this Outback movie helps inspire you to come and see for yourself. This film is more than just a story, it's an invitation.
Hey! I can't see a thing. Right here's where I got stuck last time.
Guys with motorbikes just then said that's not worth it.
This is Outback Australia, and we are driving to the centre of the continent. Bit of an episode about our trip out to Birdsville before starting an adventure through the Simpson desert toward Alice Springs. We have our cameraman Troy driving Max Ute out because Macca's busy at the King Chrome Power Tool launch. Let's start this at the end of day 1, a 10-hour drive for Troy and myself.
What even was this called? It was some river camp. Last night, guys, it turned out we turned into Charleville. I'm with Troy, he's driving the dad bus 1.0. There was some event on it. We couldn't get the full story, but every motel, hotel, campsite, caravan park and whatever you can stay at, booked out. No chance. Pulled in here in the dark, had no idea where we even are. But this is what we're dealing with. Yeah, it's a nice river here. No time to enjoy it because we have a schedule. We've got to get to Birdsville today because we're meeting Pooley. After our first big 12-hour day of driving, Troy and myself decided to meet Pooley in Windora because he is coming from the north. It was a good intersection point for the 3 of us. Welcome to Outback Queensland. We are 1,400 kilometres into the trek. Thought I'd just give you guys a little update on how the 300 is handling the Outback. Truly is an Outback adventurer now anyway, let me tell you that. This is out here, I forgot, there's actually the proper road trains out here, like the really long ones. Overtaking them in the Navarro is to be very careful, but this thing just reels them in with all the power. So super stoked with it so far. Yeah, I'll keep you up to date. Guys, welcome to Windora. Tonight's destination, we decided not to go all the way tonight because we probably won't make it. It's going to be nice to have a shower and stuff tonight anyway. I think we've got some sort of room here. Oh, g'day. So she said to go upstairs. Technically there's stairs. We've got the budget room. Is that the right key, Troy?
Shit, sorry man. I think that's the right one.
So in the east wing we've got Troy's bed, and on the west wing we've got my bed.
Oh, there it is. G'day guys. Is that the new 300? What am I supposed to say?
Next day, Pooley turned up last night to the pub, just rocked in. There it is. The pub, there's maybe 10 people there, and some old guy's like, "Oh, that's Pooley." Oh mate, it's almost like your scrub bar does more damage than not having it.
Just to close the gap up a bit. So I got a tree root hooked in here.
Oh, well, yeah.
But my roof was against a tree, so I was laying over like this, and the roof was against a tree, so I couldn't go forward because this was all on a tree. To go backwards, the tree root was hooked in there and it ripped us out.
Yeah,
I was trying to go backward.
On the world's biggest trip. You're just going around Australia. This is a bit of Cape York situation going on.
Yeah, we need to find a grease gun. I snapped the tail shaft in half.
In half?
In half. Snapped it in half at Cape York.
Oh, I can't really see, but...
I got a new one.
Yeah, okay.
And now this one it's playing up the splines in the slip joint have got play in them. Feel it when I'm driving. It's like, so
we've got
fill it with grease.
400k to Birdsville from where we are. We're in Windora. So I'm going to try and find that before we leave today. Or just cop another 500k's of reviews.
Should be right. Yeah. Well, it's got to make it 500k's, then like another 1500k's through the desert.
Oh, desert, yeah.
Or whatever, and then to Alice. It's probably 2000k's, 2.5 from here. So if I put some grease in it now,
oh, sweet.
It might be sweet.
Luckily for us, the Windora service station had a grease gun, and it wasn't long till we were on our way.
Of course you found one.
Okay, so I landed back in Brizzy last night. Got checked in about midnight. Now I'm about to go and catch a little propeller plane out to the boys in Birdsville. Yoo! Stops like 4 times. They call it the milk run. So we'll see how it goes.
Meanwhile, we're out west laying down the kilometres. There is nothing that makes you appreciate how big this country really is, more than driving an entire day and not even being halfway through one state.
Does the road get worse?
Is that a real Land Cruiser?
Dropping the tyre pressures, mate.
Yeah, mate, bit of comfort.
Can't adjust your suspension in car.
Nah.
Oh, I might as well do mine then too, eh? Been 3 hours out of Birdsville, so we just hit the dirt and I'm cruising behind. I'm staying back a bit because it's dusty as. Man, it's so good being able to change your suspension as soon as you hit the dirt road too. I feel a little bit spoiled, to be honest. Bit of a hill, mate.
Yeah, did you realise?
Yeah. There is a load of attractions to stop and see along this road, and this lookout is one of them, but make sure you've got a good handbrake.
Holy shit! Don't roll off the cliff, mate. Oh, that looks pretty good there, actually.
Oh, let's just get their handbrake.
I wonder if Troy regrets having to drive the farm Ferrari all the way to the centre of Australia. Let's check back in on Macca and see if he's new here. Cooley's done some research and he's found the actual Beta pub. We were driving right past us, literally like a 2-minute detour off the road. And he said he just looked it up. It's what the Batuta Advocate on Instagram is named after. Let's be honest, a pub truck's not gonna drive straight past a pub, and this one's definitely worth a stop in. The pub truck's got another one under its belt.
Pub truck on tour.
Yeah, man.
Pub crawl, that's what we're doing, isn't it?
Yeah. Been here since the 1800s, and pretty interesting little pub to check out. Tell you what, this road is jam-packed with attractions. Jam-packed with attractions.
We found our first obstacle.
Oh, a flex snake.
Finally got to the desert and it's all green.
Yeah, pretty great.
The desert's supposed to be dry, it's wet, green and raining. I don't feel bad.
Like that, perfect timing. Macca lands just moments after we have arrived in Birdsville. Just walk straight into the pub.
Caught a plane to the Birdsville. The pub truck, that's the pub plane.
Good is the baggage car. It's a Luxie. Yoo-hoo! And apparently there's no Ubers in Birdsville, so thanks plane that was over out here. I'm gonna walk to the pub, try and find the boys. Yo! Oh, that's a big place. Bloody made it. Where's your keys, mate? No, surely
Pretty
not.
tinted windows.
You're kidding. And you blocked it.
So I've pulled up, this is in town,
Yeah.
got out, put this down because it's raining, so I could have a look at the tail shaft.
Yeah.
And yeah, locked the ute, gone in the pub and the keys are in it.
So we're in Birdsville. He's shit the tail shaft. And believe it or not, someone here has a brand new Land Cruiser tail shaft, so we're gonna go pick it up. We're giving Troy shit because I bet they wouldn't have a bloody ram tail shaft, would they? Strong Aussie spoon. How to break into a Land Cruiser 101. We probably shouldn't post this
You
actually.
see my ute parked in the street, do this.
Dude, get your spoons out. Pearly, why didn't you just why didn't you just press the button?
Oh yeah,
mate?
I
Then-
just press the button, ready?
yeah.
So I've deleted the rollers out of this uni, which
Yeah.
this is the new shaft, because I've deleted the other shaft in the cave. So that uni's cooked. So that's the vibration.
Missing a few studs, mate.
Yeah, I'm just missing like 4 out of 5 studs.
We didn't even notice how lucky we come down to the local roadhouse, see just the one stud, mate.
Yeah, just want a nut to take off this one.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
a
quick release.
Formula One wheel change going on here. We're down at Rex's mechanic shop. Thanks for lend to the shop, mate. Wheel
Going
studs.
cheap.
Yeah, half price.
Facebook Marketplace, Birdsville.
So-
Only 79 series part for sale, half a wheel stud.
Don't lowball me, I know what I have. What are we doing here? Where are
Oh,
we?
well, I've been 4 days on the road. This guy just flew in.
Ah, yeah, I scored there.
Oh,
He's here. Where'd you come from?
I was just down there checking the fence.
How are the
kidding.
fences, mate?
Oh, there's none actually.
We're going to get stuck straight into the bloody Big Red because you got flamed last time for not doing it.
Well, apparently when I come here last time, I done the wrong one.
Yeah.
But it's all Big Red. It's the same sand dune.
Yeah. Stick around, that is coming up very soon.
What information are you gathering?
Well, if we need permits for the desert. Sand flags. TJ really wants a sand flag, so I'm on the mission to get him one. So, for anyone wondering, permits to get across the desert, $109, but you get a cool book. Aerial bracket. That's why you make Shed Life aerial brackets. I apologise everyone that keeps asking for more.
Before entering the desert, you'll need sand flags on the vehicles and your permits sorted.
These idiots paying over $100 for a sand flag.
Oh, we got quick. Oh, look at that! It's just a shit thread. $150 gets you a shit thread.
And that one there costs $30.
Yeah, so if you got a big GME aerial, you're sweet.
Couple zip ties.
Although that doesn't look 3 metres, mate.
That is a big sand
That is a big sand.
Plan now, TJ.
Well, flags are on, so we'll go to Big Red.
Sweet, sounds like a plan. You want to get some hot chips, though?
Yeah,
What's that?
That Dalhousie is the track that we're going on through the desert.
I know, we're gravy then. Full drive only. Big Red, Birdsville 2, Dalhousie on Team 69.
Put your face in, okay.
What? Is there something on my face?
Oh, cool.
Custom with a cave.
Tough terrain deflators, guys. Use the code TJJack5 on outbackequipment.com.
Cooley's got a different setup.
A full-on setup. This is the road that leads over to the Big Red sand dune, and it's already looking pretty wet, but it's not long till we're up the top of Big Red and we get our very first look at what we are in for. The view, even from here, is pretty epic. As some of you may know, Pooley has actually already been here and gone this way through the desert. However, the internet, being the internet, gave him a hard time about not driving back up Big Red. So we have decided collectively that we're going to drive up every single option there is just to see how it goes.
Is that?
Yeah,
yeah, there
is. There's a road over there.
Go. Oh, I'm gonna have to go first. You know.
Off you go, on your bike. Still got this 300s made of, eh?
Pretty confident in the new car.
This is the first obstacle for the 300 and I'm keen to test it out.
Let's see what the 300 can do. It is a bit steeper from down here.
For my first attempt here, I initially had it in low range and all, but turns out didn't even really need to.
That was pretty easy, so I've got it back in high range. I'm gonna go do the far one because low range was pretty slow.
So I think he's going to struggle on this one. It's like pretty bad.
Bro, you look so dad specker.
Such a dad.
Oh yeah, it's definitely bigger, this one.
Hey! Should have stayed into it, mate.
It would be a lot harder if that was hot and like soft. It's a bit wet, so we're cheating a bit.
Yeah, like it's soft, like you're digging ruts, but it's not like Ngala rocks, soft sand.
It would be if it was hot.
If it was hot, it would, yeah.
But have I passed?
You passed.
All right.
Yeah. I don't know, you didn't make it up one.
Oh, I thought I was gonna hit a car.
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty, time for a real Land Cruiser to show us how it's done. And there is no entry safe from the dad bus. Cooley is up next in the pub truck. Not going to let this one beat him.
I can imagine in the hot sand it'd be pretty soft though.
I think we still get up. Not a bad spot, TJ.
Yeah, it's quiet. Watch out here.
What's that over there?
After maybe having a little too much fun on the dunes, it's time to actually get stuck into the Simpson crossing, and this is the very start. There is no doubt about it, we have a long trek ahead of us from this point on, and there's no turning back now.
No drama. It is a little bit wet, makes it easier, I guess. Cruiser country.
Dune after dune, we are met with some intimidating wetlands in between, some of which are super slippery and boggy.
Jesus, too slippery. No drama, guys. Troy had all the faith, he's like, oh, 300 will do it easier than all the others.
Smoked it.
For the next few hours, we pressed deeper into the desert, traversing dune after dune, gradually realizing the immense scale of this journey. We hadn't even done 5% yet.
I don't know if there's going to be better or worse up here, TJ. I might just go back on the track.
It's pretty bad, I'm not gonna lie, I'm like full noise. I'd probably go around that one, guys. Whoa, I'm crashing.
Yeah, he's got bigger tyres too.
What are you doing, Pearly?
Ah, just checking the fence.
Oh, how's it? Yeah, right.
Oh, seems to be looking all right.
Yeah. Oh, the fences aren't bad in the desert. What?
Hold on, what's going on over here?
What could have done this, Pooley?
Let's fix this up. So,
Oh, it's a bit
if
of a
you hold
mess.
that one.
All right. Can you sign me off on the second year apprenticeship?
Oh, nah, probably not just yet.
Oh, what the heck was that?
You don't want to know.
I literally was just thinking, oh, this is a bit floaty, and I just remembered I'd forgotten I can change my shocks over here, and it literally made such a difference. So good. Came over that dune then, and it's all green on this side. I think this is maybe some sort of creek crossing situation. I don't know.
Out of space war utensil that the aliens must use. I've never seen anything like it in my life. There's...
Find that?
right there.
Oh, I've got a Simpson, good bag.
There's no tracks on the other side. Where it is found? 80 amp hour battery too.
Still working.
We've run into our first major obstacle. This is the Air Creek. So we thought it best to obviously go check this one before we were to drive through it, and I'm glad we did.
Well, no one's done this today. And no one's done this since the wet season. Like, it's washed out.
That's a gnarly,
Like, this is what half the tracks at Cape look like when no one had been through. Like, it's all washed out from the flood.
Oh.
We're not driving that.
What do you reckon, Mac? All good, or?
Yeah, mate. Yep. Hard bottom on her.
Yeah, you go first.
Yep.
For a little bit of context, there is an alternative route around this obstacle. However, it extends more than double the distance we've already covered today. We're looking at between 70 and 80 kilometers to get to the other side of that river. And we've been told that there is more than a few of these bypasses we may have to contend with. With that in mind, there is potentially days of extra driving that we haven't allowed for in this trip. All my sensors, guys, so that's because all the parking sensors are going off. Thinks I'm having a collision. This is the bypass option for Air Creek, and even this is about 1 metre deep, so I'd hate to know how deep the main section actually was.
Good view up here. There's absolutely nothing.
At this stage, we thought it best to potentially reevaluate our schedule because we are nowhere near as far as we thought we might be.
Oh, cheers, Troy. Oh, what are you doing over there? Cheers, Troy. Go on, mate.
Fuck, cheers, my camera. Cheers.
That's too expensive to cheers. Let's see. Water. Natura. Anyone need water?
You want to take it?
Oh, I've got water. No, I got one on the tailgate. But that's it.
I was going to clean everyone's windows for $5 each.
Sign me up, because my windows are cooked. Got an inverter. Anyone need 240? I got an inverter.
You know TJ's got a Land Cruiser?
Oh, you got a Land Cruiser? TJ, you got Land Cruiser now.
That's not a Land Cruiser!
Oh, sorry, it's not 200.
We have the wild photographer. I've got him. He's on the run. He's just got one away. after taking some amazing shots. That is actually amazing.
It's not even edited. Look at the knees.
Nice, man. We did
Wake at the knee.
a bit of colour correction.
It's feeding time for the photographer.
As the golden hour sets in,
His ISO's at 1,000, but his nudes at 10,000. It was about this point that Mac and myself had realised we'd had a bit of a miscommunication. Instead of having one jerry can of diesel each, we've got one between the two of us. And we're a whole day into the track already. This is really bad news.
it's freezing.
It's cold.
Another bloody brilliant day in the outback. ATG, I feel like a penguin. It's no freaking cold.
It is a bit chilly. Day 2 in the desert.
We watched sunrise.
Someone bring a telly. Did we watch sunrise?
Today, guys, we're going to try and cover as much ground as possible because we've done stuff all.
Yeah, we're like 40 k's in.
There was a massive detour.
Yeah, well, we've done about 140 k's, and 100 of that was a detour that literally went out across the river and back. Diesel's an issue.
Oh yeah, so
Wheel park's no good for the desert.
well, it's not meant to be so wet.
Yeah, it's not meant to be muddy everywhere.
It's just wet the whole way. So it's like sand dune, mud crossing, sand dune, river crossing, sand dune, mud crossing.
What's happened, mate?
I've lost the keys.
Number one rule, guys, is bring a spare, but I actually can't because I only got one from Toyota. Thanks, guys.
You know, I actually never ever do, but you told me that rule once.
Number one rule, bring a spare, especially if you come to the middle of nowhere.
So, I did.
Well, let's see if you remember where it is.
Found the spare. Quite the dilemma. The mud has hardened. I can't get it off.
Don't we have to just
Do this all again?
drive straight back through all that water down there?
We'll be back after the break.
I can't see out at all. It's alright, but look at this. This thing about all the sensors on the car, you got to clean them. So I've done them all. Because otherwise, like, I think you can turn the alarm off, but it keeps beeping and your whole dash is like parking sensors, radar, crash control, everything's gone bad. And when we did the creek crossing yesterday, it was just like on the dash, all the front, all the back was like red. So yeah.
Nice. Fuck, you better see hell good out of that,
Mud flap meant to be for your diff or for your wheels?
I've never seen it get to that spot.
How does that even happen?
When you're going forward.
How have we not even heard that?
Oh no, you're right. There's still one bolt holding it. It's all good.
Oh, just like, excellent.
Time to get stuck into day 2, and knowing the current fuel situation, still think it should be okay. We do have spare diesel on board.
I just checked my outside temperature gauge. Believe it or not, this cruiser has it, and it's 7 degrees, exactly what my oil temperature on the gearbox was. This ain't Queensland, it's bullshit. I want my money back.
Technically we're in South Australia, aren't we?
Are we? I don't know if we are yet. Let's ask Pooley. Hey, we still in Queensland? Or are we in that, like, that South Australia, Queensland, Northern Territory, had a baby situation?
Nah, we're like a third of the way through that. We're still in Queensland now.
Righto.
Boggy Macca.
Yeah, that was deep too. Oh, yeah, it's a pretty bad one, guys, eh? I don't know if you go out to the right, maybe you go around it. Always send the black truck first, bad bus, lead the way. Well, I'm the only one on 37, so it makes sense, I guess. Yeah, mate, the whole stick. Oh, I've got 240.
Did you know he's got 240?
I got 240 in my car.
Can you secure that so you don't yeet it through the roof?
I reckon my car, yeet. I wouldn't drive that fast, Pooley.
Anyone got 240?
Oh yeah, I got 240.
Alright, yep, sweet.
Oh, new hat, new shirt.
New hat, new shirt, same shorts. Oh, why do I keep standing on these prickles? Oh, don't learn my lesson.
Could be their bare feet.
I stood on that prickle patch 3 times now.
day 2 and we are getting stuck straight into it. We have a fair bit of ground to cover today, and it wasn't long before we ran into a group of motorbikers who were having engine dramas. Apparently they've been coming through the salt flats and one of the bikes has been dropped and now it is misfiring and failing to start. They let us know it's not much further up and we are about to see for ourselves. Oh guys, welcome to the first big salt flat. The motorbike riders we just saw were like, go around guys.
This looks a little bit like I need to do a nervous week. Just got to get to that track on the other side. But there's a massive mud salt lake flats. What do you reckon, TJ?
Very grim Macca.
I reckon it looks really fun.
Yeah, the guys with the motorbikes just then said that's not worth it. They said you can go around to the north.
Memories.
BTSC flat near. I reckon it'll be alright.
Has anyone driven through it is what you want to know.
The motorbikes have. They've
But
gone.
can you see a set of cars? What happens is you go in and you'll make a set of ruts, and if you are getting stuck, just stop and go backwards. It works.
Yeah,
We got bogged about 5 times, and we just kept going backwards. And then we just get a run up and hit it harder.
Yeah.
And you'd push through and come up on the top again.
Yeah.
But what happened is there was like a lake of water laying, and we had to at some point cross it. We tried crossing it here, and here, and yeah, we ended up just getting stuck in it.
Nah, I'm not too phased, eh? I love this shit. It's so fun. This is why I built this thing, to see what it can do. It's going to get me across the desert, across the Salt Lake Flat. It's going to do everything. If it doesn't, I just need to make it better.
Mac is up first in the dad bus, and it's the age-old question: do you send the most capable, powerful vehicle first or last?
I can't see a thing.
If he goes first, we can see how hard it is.
I can't see anything.
Alternatively, if he gets stuck, who's going to help him?
Oh, this is where it looks like it's fun.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Better get back in them ruts. That'll do, stay in that one. Oh yeah, definitely stay in the rut. Whoa, whoa, woo! Here we go. We're just four-wheel drifting everywhere. Dude, this is so fun.
Oh my god, this
Now this first salt lake is over 2,000 metres of slushy mud. It is way worse in person, let me tell you that.
Woo, that was sick. The middle's pretty sketchy, but it's fine. Like, I could turn around winches here. Ew, we have touchdown on the other side. The middle was pretty crazy, I'm not gonna lie.
Here we go.
Pooley's up next in the pub truck, and I tell you what, he is not holding back. He has had a bad experience and he does not want that to happen again. We are in a sticky situation here. We're trying to make the shortest path possible because each bypass around each of these lakes is going to add between 30 and 50 kilometres, and there is another 7 or 8 of these lakes to deal with. Our only real option, due to fuel shortages, is to go straight through them.
That is auto. We're going down, Jesso. Oh, we're up again. Go, go, go. There's water in the car. Oh, shit. You gotta pick
pulley has successfully made it all the way across without getting stuck, and we know what that means. The 300 series is up next.
How was that?
Oh, that was fun. It's easier than going around. It was covered in mud. It's going everywhere. It was going left, right, centre. I had the window just cracked. Mud coming in the window.
Alrighty guys, here goes nothing.
It's time to say goodbye to that new car feeling. This is the first big obstacle that I've ever done in the 300 series. I have made the crucial mistake of not completely turning traction control off. This is a complete rookie error, and like I always say in these newer vehicles, guys, make sure you learn how to constantly turn off traction control. You do not want that re-engaging when you're in the middle of one of these crossings.
Traction control, guys. Holy heck. So what's going on? Oh, so much better. Traction's off. Far out. Oh.
The combination of the extra clearance and bigger tyres has actually made that crossing super easy for the 300, and I'm excited to see what else I can put this thing through this trip.
Traction off. It fully died and I'm like, oh no.
The next stop is Popple's Corner, a tri-state corner that is only about 30 or 40 minutes from here, and also our lunch spot.
I had a bit of an alternator issue. Battery light coming on. Pulley's got the exact same thing, but mine's come good. I might have to do brushes on here. Did you see it fly?
Yeah, how delicious.
Protein.
You got your How Cool hat on?
Treasure.
It's been started again.
Pen and everything.
Oh, look out.
28th to the 5th, 24th.
Oh yeah, a few days ago.
Righto.
Oh, shed life in bound. Fresh page too.
I wonder if I could find my one from the last time I was here. I wrote Zing On somewhere. Oh, I wonder who that was. That man from Emu.
Fat bars, eh? Sorry, Tom. Oh, I've cooked it. I've made a meal of this. Nah, neither. They bothering you, are they?
No, I just how it was.
Yeah, should just Daggy dad. Like me and Troy. Without net.
Welcome to the exact point where all three states intersect.
Technically, I assume it's a survey mark, so that's probably one of the biggest markers I've seen. Obviously, it's a state marker.
Ah, that's Northern Territory that way. Queensland, South Australia. Why does it get the bigger half? Oh, I guess because it's not on the corner. Yeah, right. I get it. Well, oh,
Where am I?
you're in South Australia.
I'll see you in the NT.
Ah.
Oh, yeah. Sure. So we just watched 4 cars turn around, and they're going around this lake. But we saw one guy go through, so
I wonder what kind of car that was that went over.
it looked like a cruiser.
And you got bogey.
I think so. We camped at Popple Corner and we were like, flew the drone up and we were like, oh, we'll worry about that tomorrow kind of thing. It was getting late.
Local hardware.
Oh, just nicked down the local hardware. Which one? Was it in the NT or South Australia or Queensland?
Yeah.
That is so thick, dude. Well, barbecue sauce decided to implode in the back of the drawer. So, if you need any, just go for a little dip.
Oh. There's a
We
couple
just
of little
follow
islands.
his tracks.
There's a couple of little islands as well that you can bail out onto.
The road across this lake wasn't exactly that clear, so we thought we'd throw a drone up and see what the best route might be.
I'm not worried at all. I think
Nah,
we're
so
fine.
it wasn't.
That last one we did was way bigger than this. Well, this bit is anyway.
Just reporting you, bro. They're so far behind.
Go up to me.
Yeah, I can go. Not on his track, I reckon.
Oh. Oh God, glad you could see something.
It turns out this is the worst one we've encountered yet. It is extremely boggy and definitely do not want to be stopping in the soft section.
Get in there. Problem is trying to stay in the track. Oh, this is actually really, that was actually really bad. If you stay in the tracks, you're fine, but problem is
Clapping
you keep getting applauded. You keep running out of the tracks.
Here we go.
Hooley has his concentration face on for this one. This is the crossing he got stuck in 3 years ago and does not want a repeat of that this time.
Heading in again. Whoa, and I haven't got a good start at it. Oh, we're up to a slow start. We can get in these ruts. Shit. I can't see a thing. Right here's where I got stuck last time.
The one, the salt flats that Hooley had an absolute disaster on last time, so he hasn't instilled much confidence in me. Unfortunately, guys, I forgot to hit record on my in-car here. However, I'll try and explain it to you. I've realized how boggy this actually is once I've hit the soft stuff, and this time I've triple checked the traction control is off and I've got all the power to the wheels, and this is where I discovered the true benefit to having all that extra power from the Land Cruiser engine. The 300 actually makes it through without too much drama at all. However, it was at about this point I've lost that new car feeling, that is for sure. And check that out, we've got the cheer squad waiting for us on the other side here, and everybody is in high spirits.
She bounced around in there a bit or what?
Yeah, mate. Sacrifice some dirty shirts.
We made it to that island over there that we went around, and that was like, we made it to here. That was like the biggest achievement.
Yeah.
And we had to get from there to here, and that's the last stretch. We got stuck in that water for 8 hours.
Oh, dude.
We were both stuck, two up, one here, one there, with trailers on.
You're sinking on full noise, and I'm like, oh well.
And you can't
let's
see
just-
either.
No, I can't see. Water's over the
The
dam.
wipers are going like this.
I reckon no front locker would have helped.
I didn't have front lock, I just hit
Yeah.
rear and sent it.
The
And I was
last
like,
one I
if
didn't have the locker on, and I could still turn.
Yeah.
I worked out my traction control.
Oh, you did? You got it off?
Yeah.
You would have needed it off for that.
Oh, I would have been rude. With a few more Salt Lake crossings under our belt, we were pushing on and trying to make up some ground.
Dude, the 300 impresses the hell out of me, eh?
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, I only got bogged. I was like, oh shit, I had to snap back to sport mode and brap.
I think it's just very light for its power.
It was very boggy in there. At one point I was like, am I in full drop?
Yeah, get the camera out, guys. The bonnet's popped. The alternator's shit the bed.
I can hear my problems from here. Really noisy. I replaced them all before the trip too. Brutal mud. Check engine. Oh, still there.
Ah, still bloody there.
Oh, you can shut the bonnet. We're all good. Roll that out.
Luckily for Mac, Pooley had anticipated he may need a set of fresh brushes for his alternator as he's just come from the Cape York trip.
Saved the day with my Leatherman. That's not a knife. This is a knife.
And he hasn't needed them yet, so hopefully the boys can install them on the dad bus.
So I just went down to Toyota and grabbed a set of brushes just down the road down there.
What's your thoughts?
Oh, I'm glad they know what they're doing. Hopefully mine's going to be okay. I feel like my bash plates cover up the engine pretty good.
Alrighty. Got the back off the alternator. Quite a bit of mud in there. This is the brushes that I need to change. Let's see.
While the boys have been hard at work fixing the dad bus, there's been a turn of events. A couple in a motorhome coming the other direction have attempted to cross this salt lake and got bogged, and for them this is the first crossing going that way, so they may not have realised exactly how bad they are.
You go out there now and pull that car out?
What do you reckon? I'll try and putt out.
I don't know. I'm having a can. What's a go?
Jason's like, oh, imagine being that truly. He's like, I don't have to imagine, I can remember.
Yeah. Oh, we should try and assist them in some way. I think if that was me 3 years ago with a camper trailer on, I'd be hoping that the people over here would help me.
Yeah.
From my advice, is go all the way across the other side
Try
and
and
come
drag 'em
behind them,
back.
drag them back, because look in front of them, see how it's dipping down? See that dip? That'll be wet. They weren't getting stuck until they got to that bit.
Yeah, it'd probably be pretty easy to pull them backward.
Like what they
Euros
come
out.
through, they were able to get themselves through on their own steam. But the next bit, you're gonna have to get them through.
I reckon.
Your steam.
That's a good point.
Now that his alternator is back in action, the cruisers managed to get across without too many dramas at all, so the plan is to reverse back into their tracks.
I'm gonna try and get out to these people. So I can't see, so I gotta leave the door open and yeah.
Luckily for Mac, we packed a brand new tough terrain recovery kit in the vehicle, so we're going to use that and hopefully get this couple back to safety.
Tough terrain, freshie. About to get destroyed. Good dad bus. Oh, I just lost power. Oh, now we're good. Hopefully they offer us some diesel. Okay, you can throw the brake on now.
Oh, keep going. Yeah, okay, stop. Fucking hell, we got close there.
Welcome to the French line, the last half of the Simpson track. We've decided to drive for a few more hours before finding a spot to camp and watching the sunset.
Spot for the night. We did a pretty big day, so thought we'd pull up about 4 o'clock.
Oh, you're right.
This one works great. Cheers.
Oh,
Hang on. Where's my mattress and my sleeping bag? Weird stuff going on in this desert. Phil, did you know anything about that?
You don't want to know.
As we discovered in the previous episode, bit of a minor miscommunication between Mac and myself. We actually do not have as much spare diesel as we thought we'd brought. This has become potentially an issue for us, and the aim now is to try and save as much as possible and make it to Mount Dare.
stuck in the desert for so long now, I've just become one with the desert. Anyway, we're in the desert. Track that leads that way. We're gonna go on the one that keeps going that way because we came from that way, so
Makes sense, yeah.
more calculations served me correctly. If we continue to go that way, we will some point end up at
somewhere that's going to take us to Alice Springs.
Mount Dare is the point of destination today.
A bit of a bother though, we're running out of fuel. TJ, what does your car say you got left?
My range actually says I'll make it, but I don't trust it because we're off-road and it's not accurate. So.
My car does not tell me a range.
Oh, doesn't it?
Nah.
We've got two options, guys. We think we can either fill Max or one car up and send them to get diesel, or Pooley's got Starlink and we can call anyone anywhere. So he reckons they can actually send a recovery crew of fuel to us potentially if we're close. So.
But worst comes to worst, it's either we distribute the 40 litres we got between 3 cars,
Which that might also work too, third plan.
or we put 40 litres in my car, pull everything out of the tub, and I'll go get fuel, fill mine up, fill some Jerry's up, and come back.
Yeah.
Oh, you got fuel left?
Oh, I don't think so.
No, neither. Probably recovering that guy didn't really help the fuel situation either.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Let's blame that guy.
Yeah. So I saved a life and ruined ours.
Yeah. I reckon they just make you look like a bit silly.
Well, no, they're a very serious item, TJ. Yeah, they're probably a gimmick. But
Or maybe they're
think
meant to
the
keep a horizon so your brain doesn't get to
yeah,
see.
the water keeps the horizon because there's liquid in them. But when you do that, is the water staying on the horizon? But
Yeah.
water doesn't. I don't know. I'm getting sick doing that.
Do you know anyone that has 240?
Oh, I do actually. Me, Jess, you need any 240 volt?
No, thank you.
All right. Anyone out there?
Same as Max, I think. I don't know.
Full bottle.
So
Except my dash tells you to see owner's menu.
Take to dealer.
yeah, mine doesn't.
Old Uncle Paulie's water bottle trick.
Saving the day.
Mine's come good, all fixed.
The 300 series was telling me that I had a 12 volt issue, which I thought may have been an alternator similar to Max, although in hindsight, potentially just left the door open all night and it was going flat.
Everyone doing their morning detail.
The aim of today is to head to either Dalhousie Springs or even further to Mount Dare, where we can stay in the hotel. However, we're all being pretty gentle on the vehicles and trying to save as much diesel as possible.
Green.
Instagram getting shot.
Greenest desert I've ever seen. Look at it. Here I was thinking we're going to be like starving for water and it's going to be so dry. We'll be seeing mirages. No, maybe this is a mirage. Maybe I'm seeing this. Maybe it's not actually green. Now it's just going to be all cooked. Oops. It's a bad spot for that. Oh, I put the transfer in neutral. Oh, rookie. Hey, we're good. Middle of Salt Lake. I went to knock it in a full drive. I knocked it too far. Tell you what, man. Like, I really like the waves of the dunes in the desert. Like, it's vibing, but I'm starting to feel a little motion sick because it's just up and down and up and down. I'm not even kidding. This is definitely the boring part of the desert. Oh, Troy's back. Let's ask Troy about it. Hi, man.
Hey, bro.
Hey, bro. Welcome.
I gotta lift, man.
Yeah, man. Come in. Where you heading?
Hey, go to Byron Bay, bro.
Byron Bay, yeah, we can do that. We can keep riding the ocean of the motion of the desert waves, man, all the way to Byron Bay. Seriously, though, what's your thoughts on this section of the desert?
It's slow, it's bumpy, it makes your car sick.
Yeah, and it's just literally June after June after June with some warps, and
It's slow going.
it is very, very slow going. And it's also looking like we're not going to have enough fuel to get out of here, so we're actually contemplating going this other track, which runs lengthways with the dunes, so you're not going over them all. And then it bypasses with a smooth track that you can do about 60 k's an hour on, and you can air up on. Whereas we've currently been doing an average of about 25-30 k's an hour. So that may be the best solution to get the hell out of here.
Pinpoint exactly how many extra Ks it is to go this easy route out, but it's about 50 Ks across to the rig road.
That's not good, so it's actually further.
Pretty much the same.
It's further, but it's faster, so we should use less fuel. So we will find out after the break. That one will do.
There's the sign.
I nearly hit it. Imagine that. Sorry guys, I knocked the sign down. I saw the sign.
Is this the right way, Mr. Poole?
Oh, I think so. This is the chicken track.
No, don't say that.
This is when you've had enough of the whoops, you can just bypass the rest of them and go on this road.
I feel like we did the hard shit.
There is another line, so if you go this way, there's the WAA line, which is like the same, but it's just easier. The French line's the hardest line. It's not really hard, but it's just the most annoying, painful line.
It's already a big morning. Just whoops, whoops, and more whoops. What's the plan? I think Pooley thinks we'll probably save fuel, even though it's a longer distance, but it's flat road.
I don't know, I'm just starting to feel a little queasy in the belly. If we're going to make it, we're going to have to go this road. I don't think we've got a choice.
We do run out of fuel, they're more likely to bring it to us on this road and not the French line.
Rookies! Rookies! I rookied it by spending too long on Big Red, smashing all the sandwiches and pulling recovering cars. But, oh well.
What do you guys reckon? Will pumped up tyres and a faster travelling speed help, or are we screwed either way?
This thing pumps, eh?
It actually does pump really.
How many K's you up to, TJ?
2,200.
All to Woolies, all highway kilometres.
They really need to fix the roads out here because
I was-
people that have to get their groceries each week, holy crap. I think we've taken the hard one.
No.
That's it?
This is the total Land Cruiser road. Now you can see like we've got a bridge each side of us. So we're running along with them rather than through them. So we're doing like 80. We're sweet. Like this, we've had our tyres up, so I'm confident. I think we'll make it. Done 317 kilometres so far. Flowers in the desert.
It's a pleasant drive, that mate.
It's a very pleasant drive. Matches my hippie sunnies. I cannot wait to see this bloody gum tree. I haven't seen a gum tree for days.
Welcome to a bit of a local attraction, a gum tree in the middle of the desert. Nobody knows how or why it's here.
Oh, at least the tree's still there. It's got leaves on it and all.
It's both fascinating and intriguing. Little is known about the origin of the tree, how it came to be here, or its age. But, Pooley, you know a fair bit about the desert, mate. Surely you know.
You don't want to know.
Time to keep on moving, but with only about another hour under our belt, this was the end of the road for at least two of us.
Somewhat concerning, isn't it?
Sit, Macca. Sit.
Like know where a servo is around here. Preferably one that's got a KFC drive-through as well. You know those big ones on the side of the road. There's one of them around. If I put this in my ute, I could make it too. Big, strong Aussie boy has fuel for you. We legit open the cap and it just goes, oh, like dust came out of it. It's been a big day.
Big day.
Better not spill any.
So we're putting Operation Plan B into action. So we put all 40 litres into my ute, and me and Troy go in the pub. And we might try and come back and give these guys some fuel, but we're not sure yet. Depends how long we play pool for.
We go in the pub.
Well, we are.
I'm not allowed. I'm grounded. I gotta stay in the desert. Some blokes just pinched all my fuel.
Did we call them and see if they're open?
How? We got no service. We're in the desert.
You got stuff.
Oh, that's right. I got Starlink.
Trust me, I would have brought a sat phone if you did it. Well, boys, I guess I'll See you in 8 hours, eh? Wish us luck.
Yeah, mate.
Alright, hit the road, eh?
We're not going, TJ. Stop hitting it.
Alrighty guys, welcome to our little campsite. Pooley's found a top of a ridge here. Nice open little spot. His secret, his Pooley's secret spot up here.
Before, yeah. Paulie's Hill.
Oh, righto.
Mount Emu. Oh, jeez, it's bad to be stuck in the desert.
We're stressed about being
Bloody,
stuck.
yeah, look at this setup.
How bad is being stuck in the desert?
The thing is, I reckon we could have probably shared the fuel and made it, but it wasn't worth risking.
If I put that jerry can in my ute that I had for my ute, I would have made it.
You would have.
If you put your jerry can in your car, you would have made it.
But we only had
we were
one.
one jerry can short, so
Yeah.
we took the safe option.
It's all good and well making fun of running out of fuel in the desert, but it's pretty serious and you should really be careful working out how much fuel you're going to need.
This is probably like worst case desert conditions.
Yeah.
It's the same as last time I was here.
I'm not coming with you ever again.
I bring the rain to the desert. They'll start paying me soon at Birdsville. They'll be like, oh, it's a bit dry. Where's Paul?
Yeah.
We have been tasked with the mission of getting everybody home safely. We're gonna go as fast as we can and see what we can break. No, we're going on a night mission. We're gonna go get fuel from Mount Dare. We've left a marker on the HEMA maps and I'm also clocking how many kilometers it takes us to get there so that when we come back, we know what caves we gotta hit to find them again. I've got the spotties on the front. They're actually gonna get used for probably the first time in their life. What are your thoughts on the matter, Troy?
Excited for a pub feed, mate.
Oh, I'm pretty pumped for pub feed.
Pub feed?
We haven't really put a dent in it. We've done 43 Ks. It feels like we've been driving for 10 days.
What are we, nearly an hour deep?
Oh,
That's it. Simo's done.
Simo is done. I like to say it's a celebratory done, but it's not. Because we're going to come back in. It looks pretty dark. Time for the spotties! Woo! 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 There we go. We can see everything here. But we got a weird knocking noise coming from my transfer case. And we got a quarter of a tank. So the road out's flooded. So I've just locked the hubs back in. See how we go. This is getting interesting. The car's, I've got a weird clunk noise starting to happen. We might be sending for help. For us and them. The main one's flooded. And I think this is a sidetrack, I'm not sure. But it's flooded, it's muddy as. We've blocked the hubs, we're four-wheeling. Oh, what the hell? Splitting into like 5 different ways. The noise hasn't got worse, but it hasn't got better. Adds like a bit of worrying factor to the trip. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting coming back. We'll figure out a game plan when we get there, I reckon. And see how much it costs to send a fuel truck back or whether we try and link the cruiser back. We have hit mud again. Every time we hit mud, we can no longer see. Not quite the pub feed we thought. The kitchen's closed, but we got a pie, we got a sticky date, we got beer, we got showers, and we got the pet dog. We've decided that we're going to stay here tonight. Everyone here talked us into it. We're going to go in the morning and save them after we have hot showers.
Freshen ourselves up.
Freshen ourselves up. And hope the car makes it. Otherwise, here's one. $5 per kilometre to get rescued plus $105 per hour. Both ways. Let that sink in.
Alrighty guys, good morning. This is another day. We have just got an update from Macca. They stayed the night at Mount Dare, so we didn't get back last night. This morning they grabbed a bunch of diesel, loaded up and headed out.
It's going to be cheap. We're going to get yelled at by the flag police.
Spot is a clean as, mate.
Alice Springs, 520 Ks. We're so far away from everywhere. Woo!
Only 20 minutes into the rescue attempt by the boys, the rear diff of the Land Cruiser has completely let go, which means front wheel drive only now, baby. So with that in mind, coming back to grab us in this vehicle, very, very bad idea.
This is not looking good. Beautiful spot to brake.
I don't think it was that.
Nah.
I'll roll forward too big for you.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
It's definitely rear diff.
What's it with me and diffs? I'm getting rid of the 488s. I'm going back to like the 4.3, I'm sure.
So a bit of an update on the 300. A little bit heartbreaking for a vehicle with only 2,000 Ks on it, but I'm sure it's going to come up good. That's why I went to all the effort of doing the underbody protection, and we've actually got the bush wraps on here, which I'll show you. Looking at the car, I'm really glad we did that because it actually has been scratched pretty bad. These tracks out here are actually pretty tight and the trees are dead and scratchy as. So the electronically controlled dampening suspension that comes with the Outback Adventure kit. Guys tried to explain to me before I left how to use it, and you have rebound and you have dampening. The shocks are so muddy, I have not even been able to get close to the rebound just because it's covered in mud. So I've actually just left it where they set it and I've just been playing with dampening. What I did notice is in the Navara, obviously I had the same thing, but it's manual, and you have to obviously go to the trouble of getting out your car, going to all four, getting in the mud as well, switching it to whatever level, getting back in the car, going for a drive and thinking, oh yeah, it's a bit better or it's a bit worse. But I can guarantee you're only going to do that like max twice before you get over doing that. The good thing about being in the car, I've noticed, is it's literally real time. You can feel the car go from swaying on bump stops to being like boom, like a forklift. So you can really fine tune the exact sweet spot for the track you're on. It's absolutely game changing. I'll show you more about it in the next few videos when this is all cleaned up again.
Oh yeah, 10 hours we're back already, how good.
Power of editing.
Time to put our feet up, eh? The old Mountain Air rescue vehicle, gonna go save the boys and Jess. Might see if they got a diff here and I'll maybe fix mine or front wheel drive it to Alice.
Another day in the desert?
Yeah, well, Macca didn't turn up, so
No.
might as well go for a walk and see where he ended up, eh?
Yeah, that's it. Well, I reckon if we walk far enough, we'll probably find him.
Yeah. What
There's two cars!
We haven't seen a car all
Jeez,
day.
we've got to shift the camera.
Yeah.
Wow, we're not going to die in the desert.
Guys,
this is
let's
Macca. This might be him. Here he comes. Help! Wow! So we're just out here in the desert doing a few interviews. We've got some other travellers here. How are we going today?
We're going fantastic.
We're doing good.
How
Thanks
are you
very
enjoying
much.
your trip so far?
It's been great. Yeah, this is the second day in the desert and we're going really well.
How's your fuel supply going?
We've just got enough to
Ours
get.
is
We've got
good.
enough to get to Burnsville.
So you don't have a spare 20 litres?
Not at this stage.
Oh,
no.
bugger. Mac has given me a call, a Wi-Fi call. It cut in and out about 4 or 5 times, but basically, story is they made it to Mount Dare and they filled up everything, filled up some jerrys, and they sent off on the big mission back to here. And they got 20 minutes into the drive and blew a diff at the moment. So they have sent the full desert recovery to recover us.
Oh, that's the cheap option, isn't it? Damage report.
I'm pretty sure it's looking like all 4 brakes are cooked.
What about the front?
It was the rear, so I just turned them off because I got a manual valve. But now the front ones are cooked, so I just think that all the mud and dirt and stuff's got in there. And I've worn a whole set of brake pads, front and rear, just this trip. Well, and Cape York as well, but my wheel studs appear to all be there this time, I'm looking.
Cooley is on the bloody kitchen. He has made me a Cooley special. What's the ingredients?
Top secret.
The fly murderer.
We're finding new ways to kill them. I just want one to get minced through the blades.
There they are, guys, in the Mount Dare recovery car with our spare diesel. Oh, looks like we're going to move again
Pulled
soon.
into the Caltex.
Yeah.
He doesn't like the BP.
If anyone's wondering, I wouldn't recommend it. It's not the cheapest fuel. Alright, it's a bit later than we'd hoped for, but we're on the road, guys. Let's get this done. It's Mount Dare Hotel.
Macca and Troy had been on the beers all day over at Mount Dare Hotel, and everybody there had bets on our arrival times that night.
Not in the pub yet. 8:25. TJ's not here yet. I'm 8:36.
I'm out. I'm way too late.
You're 8:46.
8:46.
You'll have all three.
Yeah, you've got 8
I might still win. Where's
Cal
that's
and
TJ. TJ's
Where's
here.
Cal?
Yeah, that's not a 70 series.
No, that's not 300. That's a 300.
Wow.
I've actually got a bit of a debt to work off here. So. You want one? Yeah. Want one of the B? One of the B guys? Anyone else? Yeah. What do you take?
Yeah, I'll grab a Rumbo, mate.
Yeah.
Time to put Macca to work behind the bar. We have a very big fuel debt to pay off.
That was the work we were doing here, but alright.
We do whatever we have to do.
Sorry for interrupting this episode, guys, but some of you crazy cats have already entered to win this 79 Series Land Cruiser, and it's not even finished yet. It's starting to look good now. This is a lot more my taste, but next episode, it's going to get even spicier. Well, I'm not in the driver's seat because this is going to be one of your guys' cars. Don't forget, any shirt, any pants, anything off the website gets you in the draw to win this bad boy. www.shedlife.co. This window goes up way nicer than my cruiser. Lucky we didn't take this one to the desert.
Well, what's wrong with this one? Oh, g'day guys. Good morning.
Good morning. I've brought in a Shed Life shirt because if you donate money to the Royal Flying Doctor Service, you can hang it up in here. So I'm going to do that. And Troy, $200 in.
Oh, well done. Woo!
Oh, the dog is
Yeah! We'll get everyone on here. Everyone.
I thought Mac had to monkey it up there.
Here we go. And raise money to a bloody good cause.
Hit the road, mate.
Oh, hit the frog and toad, mate.
Yeah. It was actually pretty nice to stay in a cabin last night, not in the desert. Pretty stoked that we're out.
We're all looking fresh, had a shower, had a shave.
Yeah, mate, look at you.
Yeah, new man.
We're about to hit the road to Alice, and plan is to go there and stay tonight. But this is having a few issues, so hopefully Macca can get it there without completely disintegrating the diff. It's making the worst noises.
And I've got hardly any brakes.
Ah, they slow you down, don't they?
Yeah, that's it.
Alrighty guys, welcome to another day in the outback. We're taking the road that goes past Finke, so there's two major things to look out for. Obviously they're potentially doing pre-running or some sort of track testing. So there's going to be people flying everywhere down that road, so we've got to be careful of that. And apparently at the moment the road is in pretty average condition. Anyway, a few things to be careful of. If all goes well, we should be there in 6 hours.
On the road, mate. Don't know for how long, but I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it's so bad. It's heaps gonna break.
Diff, eh? What do you reckon? Wait, Pearl, you reckon we put the diff in the cruiser? You know how I know your seatbelt's not on? Yeah, cool.
That's what's iconic about it. It's the first one out here to be upside down. There's plenty of them at home that are upside down as well.
Being a Land Cruiser, they tend to just fix themselves, so the engine light's gone. The diff has not fixed itself, however. It's kind of gotten louder, so it'll eventually go bang. Ideally, I probably should have pulled the axles and taken the tail shaft off, but I figure I've got to do it anyway, so I may as well just see how far it goes before it fully explodes. I have blocked the rear diff though, just so that spider gears aren't turning, so there's no way, even if metal got in there, it's going to turn with it. It's not going to jam up a gear. We've got the odometer on, we'll see how many Ks we get till she actually blows, and then I know next time how many Ks I can get when the noise starts. Smart, up here.
You didn't give it a slap.
I did give it a slap, that's why it's still there. But it's just
Okay.
This is the road connecting Finke to Alice Springs, and it reminded me a lot of the PDR up in Cape York.
Cruising alongside the Finke racetrack, and the noise is gone. It's kind of a really light metal on metal sound now. By the feel of the car, we are 100% in front wheel drive. Good news, Pooley's been on the racetrack for a while, because after 12:30 everyone heads back north, west. Should be good to go to Alice, just in front wheel drive. Diff update done. Real bad, I thought mine sounded bad.
Some early diagnosing. I've got to wash it and then work out what's wrong with it, but it's got some loud noises. Maybe another tail shaft uni. The noises come from there, aren't they?
You can't see, mate. Look at him. Look at him. You can't stop the bloke.
The pub trucks made it to KFC, but something is not quite right.
Quick, find water.
Need more than that?
Hey mate, there's another bottle.
It's out.
Good fire extinguisher. Pull the pin doesn't even work.
Dude, that was actually on fire.
It was getting worse too. Suspected brake failure.
Suspected brakes on fire.
We'll get a zinger box and then we'll worry about it.
Pooley couldn't be happier with this reward.
It's like Christmas. This is all just for me.
Next stop is the car wash.
2 old meals.
Time to wash the rigs and find out if there's any unsuspecting damage underneath all that mud. I won't bore you for too long. We were here 4 hours.
Oh, you scared the living crap out of me. Possibly little damage to another diff.
Pinion play. Except mine's old. Mine's expected to be buggered by now, so I'm 300,000.
And we sort of worked out what's happening with mine. It's just the 488s are too weak, aren't they? I think every time I shock load it to come to someone or tow something big and heavy, it just, the higher the ratio you go, the
Smaller the pinion is.
smaller the pinion, the
Smaller
weaker
the
it gets.
teeth are.
Yeah, and it chipped all the edges off, didn't it?
Because I put the diff together, I want to see what's gone wrong. Because I know what I've done. Whereas
know.
your last diff,
Yeah.
because I didn't put it together, it was hard to work out what's gone wrong.
All that. Yeah.
That's what I thought would happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, same, yeah. Oh, where did you go? Oh, you do a diff too? Oh, that's right, your car's brand new. Oh, we're down at super cheap auto, making it super.
Why? Why do you need a fire extinguisher?
Because the one that I bought didn't work when I went to use it.
Why did you need to use it though?
Because my car caught on fire. My brakes wore out in the desert, and then, which were actually new before the desert, but it wore them down to metal. We had no choice but to drive it all the way to here on metal brakes. I wound off my proportioning valves so they worked at least as possible, but they got hot, and somehow I've managed to get a brake fluid leak. Maybe the pistons popped out of the caliper, and the brake fluid caught on fire from the hot brakes. Got my brand new fire extinguisher out, and it didn't even work. I'm actually very annoyed about that, because I gave it one little like that, just to make sure. I put the pin in, locked it all up before I put it in the toolbox, and now when I've pulled it out, my car's on fire, it didn't work. Hopefully it works. I'm not going to test this one. I'm just going to leave it how it is.
3-4 amp hour battery with every kit purchased. That's, is it when it's a bargain? That's a bargain.
Fire extinguisher's too expensive. Take the safe option. These will work.
How did you get into the showgrounds? Did you go the first left straight up and turn off the road?
Sure did.
Welcome to our next campsite. Guys, we are at the showgrounds with the King Chrome race team.
Chrome race team, we got the famous Simon Evans here. We got Eden, the racing extraordinaire over there. Jacko's not here, so sorry Jacko,
Jacko's out getting firewood.
he's getting Turbo R's here, Eden's race car, and she blew it up. Anyway, she ignored the engine light and blew the motor up. But the guys have got another engine coming all the way out to Alice, and they're going to put it in overnight and make it to scrutineering tomorrow. And I have all the faith. The most prime real estate on Eden's buggy is actually underneath it, because she rolls it every race. This is going to be all over the Finke stuff. Oh, which way is she going to roll? Left or right, you think?
I'm on the right, so I'm tipping it'll be my way.
As you can see, we're going to need some parts, which means with a day up our sleeves, we're going to take my cruiser on the 5 to 6 hour journey over to Uluru to have a look around and check it out.
That's a video. It's a road trip with my two dads.
Right, you keep it down back there, kids. Don't maybe come back there. We're on a family road trip to Uluru to go see Ayers Rock. Alrighty guys, that is not Uluru, that's Foolaroo. Foolaroo.
Oh, you got me.
Fooled you all.
On the road.
Yeah, cars are broken, so we're heading down to Uluru, a sacred Ayers Rock. It's not called Ayers Rock anymore. We won't be doing much filming there because there's a lot of rules around that.
A lot of sacred stuff, and yeah, it's not polite to film like right at the rock anyway. So
We're out on the highway checking a few fences around Area 69, and how are they looking?
No, they're all looking pretty good out here. They're in yeah, good condition.
What would be out here though?
You don't want to know.
Oh.
TJ go.
What the? What? Oh, TJ! Oh my God!
It's gone.
The car's gone.
Repairs, TJ?
oh, there's so much mud that the wheel balance was, we reckon, probably 300, what would we say, grams? All that and all that.
Just on the inside of the rim.
Car's driving so bad.
Wheels are even on this thing.
KMC GRS. Yeah, that's a fake beadlock. It's not a real beadlock, if you people are wondering. Load rated for the GBM upgrade in an 18 for the bigger brakes. Wasn't many options, but that's what I went with, and it's been pretty good.
Oh, another brake fire. Oh, so it's not a flat tire. Oh, that's.
Gotta make the sounds.
We did leave all the tools in my 79. We're making it work. That's all that matters, because Toyota supplies us with the tools we need for the job.
As you can see, we did manage to make it over to the rock, and I highly recommend if you ever get the chance to check it out.
Yeah, mate, you got another one of those snakes there for me.
Mate, I do. It's just in my trousers.
Oh, that little snake.
It wouldn't be a trip without a diff rebuild. Macca's wrangling some King Chrome tools because we're at the King Chrome camp. Natural habitat, wrangling tools for a diff rebuild.
Approached the local community of animals, and I have found a punch and an oil collection device.
Shed Life vlog in yet again another caravan park.
Now, it wouldn't be a trip without a broken diff in the 79.
That's horrible, isn't it? Alright, well, yeah, we're going on a trip. No worries, better pack the spare diff, hey?
Yeah, where's the next trip?
Oh, just a Woolies.
Oh, throw in the spare rear then.
Yeah, so it's a spare rear diff in, we go Woolies.
Oh, here he is. Camera's down. Oh. I'll do a pulley, does it better.
Dude, that just suits you so well.
1979 model XR80 steel tank.
No way.
It's good. We're engine swapping and
Yeah, they're still.
Actually, he's got a way worse than
The
you.
funniest part is, I thought they had a spare engine coming. They had a whole buggy that they have to pull the engine out of to put into the other buggy.
How
to
are you
race.
even
it gets
saying-
better. So my wife's bringing a really important tool so that we can separate the clutch off the engine. So at the moment we've pulled the whole engine out with the clutch and the gearbox assembly.
I feel infinitely better about what I have to do.
In between all that, we can squeeze in this disc swap too. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, have you got a whole bag of
Do I have a whole bag of power tools?
Hell yeah.
Look, wait, here's a little tip for you guys. If you're gonna bring your grinding
Is
disc.
that a custom grinding disc?
Nah, just stack like 3 or 4 of them so they're stronger, so that when you're in your bag, they don't snap.
Oh, that's a sick idea.
Yeah.
Tools ready, mate. I'm ready to get under there. So you stand back and I'll sort it out. Oh, that's.
Oh, I'll just do it. We have brake caliper number 1, number 2, pads, and either this rattle gun's really strong, or they were not that tight.
I bought one for the other side as well. I thought while I'm at it, a couple of freshies.
Almost rude not to. One drink for me.
It gets better.
Yeah,
Dude,
we're on.
hard fizz.
It's like Cooley's already had a win, so he's just completely changed out the brake. What are you doing now? Just bleeding?
I'm actually just taking a video, but yeah, I just bled up the brakes, just having a final check over.
Yeah, she's slap her on the back. She's good.
Slap her on the
That
back.
ain't going nowhere.
Should be right.
Something tells me there's some metal in there.
Have you got some oil on your metal?
You guys may remember Mac found this lying in the middle of the Simpson desert.
What is the chances?
You got a video of us picking that up, didn't you?
Out of space, wars. War utensil that they're
Man, I stood on the other side of the creek, it was going on dark, and I was like, will I walk the creek? And I was like, I don't know what it's worth, but I was like, what if it's not on the other side?
She's out.
Bolts are still there, the nut's still locked, everything's still tight. You can see that gap there. That's like blue to the side, which is why it's got all this play in it. Well, that's probably why it's shore all the teeth off, but it's probably just smashed the teeth and then maybe they've got jammed in there and it's had that much pressure that it's bent that out. Or whether it just bent that out first, but I don't think it would. All the bolts are still tight. I think it's just blown apart from too much power. No other real explanation.
Anyone missing teeth?
Oh, well.
Got a few here if you need any. Old toothless diff strikes again.
Either way.
Either way, she's
Jake from Tuneworks was able to find Macca a new diff center. However, it's a 3:9 ratio, which is the factory ratio.
Has arrived.
I'm so excited.
Woohoo! Mac's usual ratio of 4:8 means he's now stuck in 2-wheel drive only.
I just can't hide it. I'm about to put a diff in and I think I like it. New gaskets, hub seals, everything. I don't think I've ever used a gasket once in my life. So this is out of a 30,000 kilometre old Land Cruiser. So we're not going to have a locker, but that's okay, because we'll have 2-wheel drive when we can get home. This is the best way to do it, is get it on your chest and bench press it. Problem with the youth of today, they haven't bench pressed a gearbox or a diff on the ground in a caravan park before, and it shows. Don't you know, pump it up.
It's too much noise, I can't hear which one it is.
Everyone shut up.
It's got bearing on the front of the motor, but I've pulled it all apart to spin them to hear it, and I can't hear it. Oh, dying brain. Yeah.
Holy crap. Yeah.
What a job.
Yeah, $12 an hour, right?
Oh, a bit steep.
Back her up, boys, we're done. Let's hit the road. It's so quiet, smooth, there's no chunking coming in from anything. I haven't tried full drive because that would be a really bad idea. Look, I'm just happy to be back on the road, mate. It's not trapped, so we're going to the pub to celebrate, get a big steak or something. The Hilux is in the NT. Oh, we're so taking it for a rip. I'm so happy about this situation. 1K deep, baby. Did you hear that start?
Out of nowhere, the LN has turned up untested, so for the next couple of days, testing commences.
You guys are going to be so happy. So happy. Look what has turned up. We did not plan this, but the LN has arrived. We were supposed to go to a private property, but did not make it. The Big Dog Build guys who had it on a truck are camping at the same place we are.
What are the bloody odds of that? Big thanks Dino and Cam from Big Dog Builds.
Driving around the whole country.
Yeah, for driving around the country. We thought it was going to be for no reason, but it ended up they're camping here as well. So we were supposed to be, unfortunately we didn't make it. We were supposed to go out to some private property with the Big Dog's crew.
The next couple of days we're going to drive it around Alice and
we're going to go do skids. I mean, we're going to go drive the LN around.
The only testing it's had was Mac drove it home from Dino and then I drove it to the truck. So
she's gravy.
Like 10 minutes of testing and we're in Alice Springs. Yeah, so yeah. Anyway, I'll try.
What could go wrong?
What could go wrong?
Possibly go wrong.
We'll see how it goes. So look at these guys. It literally has been on a truck, hasn't driven anywhere, and look how dirty the red dirt is all over it.
How it's meant to be. How every LN should look. Yeah. Come check out the engine bay. That sounds good.
Yeah, well.
Now you've probably already seen it.
There has been a reveal video.
There has been a reveal.
This is actually filmed before the reveal video, guys. So.
Yeah. So look, if it's dirty in the reveal video, it is what it is. It's not what it's not, and tomorrow is a new day.
How bloody cool, guys.
Oh, I love this thing.
I love the Raceworks beanie.
I may have already asked this in the last episode that's not filmed yet, but what colour scheme or colours should we do the engine bay? So we can coat the turbo housing, the piping, the cover,
even the
intake.
Reservoirs and stuff.
Oh, I don't know if we can do the intake actually. The reservoirs, the airbox.
Yeah, I reckon maybe that red colour that it was. That was psycho.
You liked the red, didn't you?
Yeah.
Well,
it
the
was
cap's,
red there.
the cap's
Look.
already red. It's already got a bit of red going on.
Snow in the comments. Should I just leave it like this? Badass race spec.
It looks a bit like a tin can spaceship to me at the moment.
Yeah,
so I think I like
what's going on.
Really like the chrome Phoenix radiator. That's going to stay because that looks really cool. It's nicely polished. What do you reckon? Green, tan, black, red, blue.
Alright guys, I reckon this red.
There's a lot of cooling right here, so do not crash into a kangaroo, TJ.
That was the first thing. As soon as I saw this, even before the grill was on, I was like, holy heck, how am I going to fix that if something happens? So tonight is scrutineering, so that's where all the race cars get scrutineered basically, each team. We're going to go check it out too with the King Chrome team. They've just done an engine swap.
Just got the engine.
They make us, like I thought what we do was stressful, but this is another level.
They are literally just finishing putting an engine into a buggy and going scrutineering. What could go wrong? And then racing.
Like it hasn't even run yet.
Nah.
And it's going in a race.
Yeah, and it's supposed to be at scrutineering an hour ago. Oh, you're in a jar. I'll just have a beer then, eh?
Oh, are you coming to help, Tang?
Yeah, help. Help is what I'm going to do.
You're not defeated, are you?
Oh, is that a can?
I'm going better now.
Liquid motivation.
I feel so motivated. Water pumps on there. Just got to put the rest of it back together.
Oh, you're not cold, mate?
He just had it. What's cold mean? I've never heard of it.
I was a little bit chilly. I'm planning for the future.
Yeah,
in about 2 hours, I reckon.
Time for us all to head down to scrutineering, and I'm definitely going to take the old Hilux for a bit of a spin.
Oh, let's go, Troy. Let's go. Hey?
May as well just race this thing.
Yeah, we're on the track. Yeah, now she's got some go!
I've wanted these boys to come to Finke for like 4 years now, and we finally made it.
We don't know what to do with them.
Big Aussie hands with the big Aussie racing car driver.
He's pumped anyway.
Dude, so excited. Yeah, it's gonna be a good year. It's gonna be a good year.
It's your year, you've got it. I reckon first in class. What about overall?
Top 20.
In the meantime, are we getting on the piss tonight?
We're racing tomorrow, so we can't really drink. After, manage to catch up on the days that you have lost. But
So come find me those days. If we're still here, we may be gone.
You're not going.
All right, we're staying.
Yeah, looks great.
We are at Scrutineering. This is where all the race cars line up and you get to walk around them. So tomorrow's the race.
No, tomorrow's prologue.
Prologue,
So
sorry.
prologue's qualifying, basically. It's fastest lap. You get one lap. And that positions when they leave the race. It's very exciting. The cars are sick. Like,
basically, me and Mac have never been, so it's all new to us. But it's pretty cool. You can like walk up and touch the cars, basically.
I'm in off-road car heaven. I want to build a trophy truck.
So good. Scrutineering's a pretty cool event to attend the night before, but now it's time to head back to camp and get ready for Prologue, the event that's on tomorrow morning.
Oh, third gear.
Life of a cameraman.
My hands are freezing.
Bit of ice on your bag.
You want an iced coffee, didn't you?
Right up there, mate.
Oh, dude, my hands are so... You just see the roof of the car, it's just ice.
So what you're saying is it's warm night.
Oh yeah, it was heaps warm last night. Didn't even have any clothes on at all because it was so warm.
TJ's hiding.
Yeah, I left the tailgate open. Willie's down there, basically.
Cold.
What you find on the side of the road?
That's a bloody
RV locker.
Hey, Jess.
After collecting Mac's unsecured load, we headed trackside for the Prologue.
Oh, you missed Jacko.
What?
He was on it.
They said 9:30.
No, Eden's probably out now. And Trevor and all the big boys are yet to come, but Jacko's gone past. I think he's P2 at the moment, so...
Sweet.
Yeah. Buddy, missed it on my phone. Sorry, Eden. That was Eden.
Prologue is the day before the main event, and whatever place you get here determines your starting position tomorrow in the race. So, the better your position, the earlier you leave.
We've even got King Chrome's sunny colour.
I know, right? Donut from the bakery in Alice Springs. It's freaking amazing. It's got this like caramel hard top with custard.
Race cars and donuts, mate.
Race cars and donuts. What more could a man want? Sorry for interrupting this episode, guys, but some of you crazy cats have already entered to win this 79 Series Land Cruiser, and it's not even finished yet. It's starting to look good now. This is a lot more my taste, but next episode, it's going to get even spicier. Well, I'm not in the driver's seat because this is going to be one of your guys' cars. Don't forget, any shirt, any pants, anything off the website gets you in the draw to win this bad boy. www.shedlife.com OUTBACK.co.
Can't really see with this lens like where you are.
It's on my Outback to return.
Yeah. Not as comfortable on top, eh?
Don't tell the Colonel.
Don't tell him.
With the opposition. Oh, it's a whole burger.
He knows he doesn't do brekkie, mate.
Oh, it's a Paulie special.
Good job. Did you already go past? I passed as I tango boys.
Oh, you come first or what? You actually?
So cool. Ah, just showing off me dong.
Oh, fuck yeah. Right. That's a bit of kids.
He's not wasting his weekends, is he?
Certainly not. It's a Saturday. We're out on the track, mate. Welcome to the LN, guys. I cannot believe that it's actually turned up on a truck right beside camp. So I'm taking this for a little camp tonight down the main road beside the Finke track. We're not going to go too far because Pooley has to drop Jess at the airport tomorrow, but we're about to go down, find a camp and see what this Finke race is all about. As you know from prior episodes, we're on the epic journey to the centre of Australia, Alice Springs. The Finke track runs from Alice to Finke and we're camping at about the 70k marker.
Alright. First time two-wheel drive, mate. Front's not spinning.
This was about the point I realised I didn't have four-wheel drive and it didn't take me long to figure out why. Luckily, it doesn't really matter too much here. We can still get up, you just have to ascend it a little bit.
No four-wheel drive. That's better. Oh yeah, you'll make that.
We have a bunch more videos coming, obviously with the LN, so hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on those. But first, let's figure out what's wrong with this four-wheel drive.
I'm not sure that's too level, TJ.
Yeah, something going on with full drive, eh?
Yeah, I even put the bloody drive shaft in.
No need for that. Don't even have to. Have a plug. There's nothing in it. No, that's all right.
Is it going to the transfer?
Yeah.
That could be it, mate.
I reckon that might very well be the problem.
Yeah, well, the mechanic TJ says we've found the issue. I don't know where it is.
None of this came out. Why is it even on fire?
Well, it did come out.
Did it?
Well, I think most of the wiring came out. Yeah, the transfer. Oh wait, no, we didn't remove the gear. Yeah. Plot thickens.
Alrighty guys, welcome to the desert again, but this one's very red. Anyway, we're going to set up here. Track just runs through. We get about 200-300 meters view of it. Thought this might be a good spot. We don't want to go too far either because Billy has to take Jess to the airport tomorrow. This is Mac's spot. You level, mate?
Pretty good, I think. I'm also in two-wheel drive, so I only had one chance of getting up here.
Yeah, well, I don't have many options if you're in two-wheel.
Soft dirt, like. Oh, Pooley out in the desert. Cracked a can already.
They're going to be like, what's he wearing? You guys are going, he's casual clothes. Oh, it's my day off today.
Yeah, what are that? They're fancy shorts.
I've got my boots on.
Those shorts are way too long. They are not regulatory length for Pooley.
I'm on holidays. Leave me alone. I'm camouflaged and the ute.
The ute is proper camouflage. Camouflage. Alright, let's get the tent open. So what I do, this is my little process, is I just move the tyre right over to one side.
The low side, obviously.
Yeah, the low side. And then I've got this handy device. So this is a bonnet strut holder. So it does hold up on its own, but just in case, I've been putting this on so it doesn't fall on me in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
because this is untested. This is the first time.
That is a 60 kilo tyre.
Yeah, first time someone's put a 37-inch rim and tyre on top of this thing. But it's been going good so far, so can confirm that it works.
Oh, look at that.
And then
we just lock her off so she can't go down.
just as a...
Oh, great job. Yeah.
Great. Yeah, hold on, let me get down here. It's a lot easier. So it's a lot easier from down here, folks.
Yeah, we meant to do that.
Yeah.
And we're safe.
And we're safe.
WH&S. Down your swims and everything.
No dramas at all. It was covered in ice this morning though, so...
Nick, who built it, and he's unplugged the loom for the transfer case, and obviously that means I've only got rear wheel drive. Yeah, we've left a milk crate full of gear back at Mac's house because we didn't know we needed it. The Hilux is currently only 2-wheel drive.
Yeah, but thank you for all the hours and hours of work, Nick. You've done an absolutely fantastic job. Don't listen to TJ. I love you, mate.
Oh, that's only because you got 2-wheel drive as well.
Yeah, I'm 2-wheel drive too. It's way more fun in 2-wheel drive. I should make that a sticker.
I must.
Lots more fun in 2-wheel drive.
I must admit, every single person here was cheering me on trying to get up the hill.
It was sick.
This is definitely one of the coolest camps I've ever had, and looking around there is literally hundreds, maybe thousands of other camps along this 200-kilometre stretch of racetrack.
You bloody fireworks, you just don't even react anymore.
Oh, was there a firework?
When
just
they're
like-
teammate, they go off every 2 seconds.
I just like how there's full fireworks show. You're like, oh, yeah, whatever.
Well, I was actually just doing a really nice post. I said, sick to see people and families out here camping and enjoying Finke Rest. I met people from every corner of Australia at this event, and I think it's really bloody cool. Yeah.
Oh, and you've seen Pooley without work boots on.
Whoa, what the hell is that? Look at those things.
Yeah, mate, we're going out. We're going to hit the town tonight. Any pubs around here?
Well, no, we're only 60 k's along corrugations to get anywhere.
Yeah, so we're talking, you can hear a car just like...
Doing a cooking segment, Pooley. So over here we have one pan. Oh, he's using my crappy cooker too.
Oh, look at this. Got a full touring setup. Don't even use my own cooker. Oh, using my own pan. Today we've got sausages in bread with sauce. Enough for a cooking segment.
That's why we don't do cooking segments. What are you doing there, mate? What are you from?
Oh, yeah.
Pretty nice spot. Heaps of people camping. You can see like probably 12. Oh, actually no, you can see like 25 all the different camps along the track. Super good vibe. It's like a massive, kind of like everyone going to camp, but you get to wake up in the morning to an epic off-road race. So I kind of understand what all the fuss is about. It is actually pretty cool vibe. Oh mate, that you Uber Eats or what?
Oh, I'm going to lose them.
Oh, geez, the stakes are high.
Oh, we've got it all still. Put it back on.
Is that cooking with Pooley?
Yeah.
Oh, she was getting a bit runny in there.
First car of the day, mate, coming through.
First car of the day.
He's got his track app on.
Yeah, I've been tracking him. Here it coming.
First car of the day, it's pretty early, 7:30. And we have Rally Safe, which is like an app you can track each individual driver in real time. So that's pretty cool. Right, obviously it only works if you've got Starlink cracking.
Yeah, when you walk away from the Starlink, you up shit creek. But I'll tell you what, you can bloody hear him coming from a mile away.
Is it Ari go Brecky?
Yeah. No, you bet.
Pretty cool cooking a brekkie and watching race cars, yeah.
Sick. Jacko's coming, Patriot boys are coming, so we're watching you on the Race Safe. Oh, here comes another one.
Jacko and the King Chrome team, Eden and...
have a look. He only would have
It's live
just
right now.
51.
He come past us.
He just left, I think.
That's an actual live feed. He's about to come past. Who was cranking on the Starlink?
That's impressive.
How good.
It is. Go! Woohoo! Yeah!
Mike's just chopping cars left, right, and centre.
Mike just overtook 3
He had a bit of a bad prologue run, and he spun out of the berm somewhere and got a bad time. So he started behind all the slow cars, and now he's just gapping them all.
This is sick. He clipped one, eh? It was wicked. Oh, maybe we can get out of his way.
About to come right down the road. How far do you reckon he is, Cooley?
His tracker says that it's that he's stopped, but he's heaps not. It says he's back at the start. Stopped.
Just having Cocoa Pops while watching the race.
Yummy.
Yummy.
Popcorn.
This live stream's sick. I feel like I'm in the car. It makes me want one.
See us on the live stream.
Do you reckon someone could lend me like $500,000 to build a race car? Do you reckon the bank could lend me the money for a race?
Oh, here he is. Oh, I don't know. Is that him back on? That's it. How up to date's the live?
This is us up here. Yeah, there we are. Woo!
Alright, that means there's about a 20-second delay on the live. Isn't too bad, really.
That's pretty good, eh?
After a big day of racing, Pooley had to take Jess over to the airport, so Mac and myself decided to head around for a bit of a drive and check out what the local tracks had to offer. Only having two-wheel drive, I didn't go too far off the beaten track. Obviously, I didn't want to get stuck in the middle of the desert, but wasn't long till Pooley was back on track, and by on track I mean literally on track. The boys decided to go for a rip on the racetrack. Once you put normal four-wheel drives onto this racetrack, you can really start to see the size of the whoops and how big this track actually is. The big race cars kind of make it not look as gnarly as it really is. Time to head back to camp for another night under the stars, and tomorrow we get to wake up to yet another action-packed day of racing. This will be the Finke to Alice stretch of the race.
What is going on here, Marco?
It's tough terrain rating, eh?
I got two-wheel drive, so I might get a little hairy. So down here, Patriot boys have sheared off a bunch of studs on their car. Trucks come to pick them up and got bogged. Do you want to go there or do you want to go off the back?
Now, who understands pulling things in two-wheel drive doubles the torque load on the rear diff compared to being in four-wheel drive? And who would have thought Mac would have learnt his lesson by now?
Good.
I got him! Woohoo! Can I turn around? What mischief have you done, mate?
The mail, brother. We broke the truck, yeah, so we sheared the studs off. We came over that big booter down the back.
Yeah.
And we were like well airborne. We come down and then I hit the bottom and the thing got wobbly and then the back wheel came past me.
No.
So it went around. So from 250 metres the wheel landed up there with that.
You're joking.
Just sheared all the studs off and the
Oh no. Man, you were humming past us. You were doing well.
And the two trucks we had to get did exactly the same thing, 10k up. So there's the other two trucks are broken down there. So had we just got it across the line,
it would have been sweet.
Maybe third or fourth outright. And we would have been second in class.
I was pumped for you too. You made so much ground yesterday. And...
Yeah,
got it done, mate.
Yeah. Dip hung on that time.
Yeah, King Chrome tools, mate.
I know, bloody hell. Just help the Patriot boys win the race. On
Like RACV this bloke. Roadside recovery.
Roadside recoveries.
You're done, Macca.
Oh, yeah.
You got a whole recovery crew here.
Now, I'm not sure what was going on here. I think Macca was just going up the dune to say hi to a few blokes up here, and, you know, he's in two-wheel drive, so this is the result.
Nah. That's a weird one, isn't it?
These kids have been here all weekend digging holes. Macca slowed up so he didn't go in, and we got warned there could be a kid in the hole and got bogged.
Whoopsie.
So now we got the kids digging the ute out.
Where's that tow truck gone?
Two-wheel drive bandit.
We got the big gold ute from TikTok coming to help. Ew! Oh, you might want to lock the hubs in. That'll do ya. Gold ute to the rescue.
Pull his outback recovery.
Tell you what, he didn't go easy, did he?
He didn't.
I got a gold winch over there. Yeah! Go, you got it. You got it.
Now we have to pull it up.
Here we go. Pooley didn't make it into the auto.
Got a drama.
Gravy now, mate. Beadlocks. Let's see how the next one goes. Woo!
Macca, something wrong with the steering wheel. Oh no. Oh, it's happening again. Oh no. Oh, that's what was wrong. Pub again.
We're on the way home, but last time we drove past Flinders and we didn't stop.
We didn't, and everyone was like, oh, you guys got to do it. So look, we're back, we're doing it.
I didn't do it either, and everyone said the same things. I made a point of this time, I said to the boys, we're coming past, we're calling in, and we're going to all the pubs that are here.
Tonight we're going to go camp in a local camp spot. It's only about 500 metres down the road.
Stay at the pub, sink a few tins.
Tomorrow we get stuck into it.
Whoa! And the next pub.
And the next pub, whatever pub we find in the bush.
Yeah, there's another pub, I've already looked it up.
Yeah. Righty guys, welcome to the Outback Camp. We've got our own little corner here. Check out the view.
3, 2, 1, look at that. It's bloody sick.
What a view.
I know. Sweet camp spot. I mean, there's a lot of dirt around, but there's no sand.
Oh, it's the Outback, mate.
Couple mountains. Is it the Outback? Are we in the Outback?
We're out front of the mountains.
Out front.
We're not out back.
We really don't have much of a plan. We're
We're going to dinner.
Gonna go to the pub tonight because the pub truck took us here.
Oh, we're going to the pub.
How does your car always look like it's a Toyota ad?
Everywhere you've taken this car and just parked it, you don't even have to turn the wheels or anything. Look at it.
Look
at the background.
Look at it. Crazy. It just makes you want to do a jump, be a Toyota ad.
6 amp hour.
Somewhere where the rain's
Yeah, we're
not
gonna be
good.
drilling for a while into this plastic.
Hey, settle down, kids. Keep it down.
That noise is really drilling into my head.
What are you even doing?
Well, Bully's headlights fogged up because it got a chip in.
Oh, did you see that?
Yeah, that was cool.
That's where it is.
Some chrome drill bits and a king chrome battery drill. We're gonna drill a hole in it.
Like a dentist.
One there.
Slip.
There?
Yeah.
Oh, like a dentist.
Whoa, whoa, it's all moving.
We might have to leave it. I think just now it can breathe. It may fix itself.
Am I doing another one?
Yeah, do another one.
There?
Yeah.
Yeah, look. Craziest sunset tonight. You two are looking unreal. Oh no, not this again.
Oh, what the hell are you doing?
This was the night we camped
You got the pub shoes on.
near the Prairie Hotel. So that night we did go there for dinner.
Oh, that's alright. We can go.
And we were met with quite the prestigious menu. This menu contained animals from all over the continent. It didn't take us long to realise we were all quite underdressed for the venue.
Where's KFC?
Mac and myself decided to follow Pooley's lead. He's the most prestigious character out of us all.
I think this is how you do it. Oh.
Boys made an attempt to order one of the fanciest drinks available.
Very nice.
Roasted cauliflower.
Maybe the wild boar ragu.
Mac made his best attempt at aging this fine wine he's ordered.
This is 1939.5. Definitely September.
Is it full bodied?
It's not bad. Do I start on the emu or the comet?
It wasn't long until our entire national emblem arrived in front of Pooley. He wasn't quite sure what to make of it, seeming it didn't come in a box.
Right, sing a box.
However, it wasn't long until it was time to order dessert.
It's a digestive.
And in a fancy restaurant, after dessert, you are served a...
Oh, it just tastes like Jaeger.
After an amazing night's sleep under the stars, we decide to wake up super early and head off right away into the Flinders Ranges. It didn't take long until we were getting the full Flinders experience, straight into the mountain roads and winding terrain. Absolutely amazing. Pooley spotted a little camp spot called the Glass Gorge, so we figured we'd pull in and see what it's all about.
Bloody gorgeous.
Just took the words right out of my mouth.
Yeah, we're at the Glass Gorge. It's called the Glass Gorge.
There's no glass though.
It does sound like glass when you walk across it, right?
Oh, maybe that's what. Oh, I reckon you're onto it.
Maybe. Anyway, there's like little fire pits and stuff down here. It's pretty cool.
Would have been a 6 spot to camp.
Yeah, we could have camped in here.
Yeah.
Starting today's adventure, it's pretty early still. We're going to have coffees soon, and then we're going to do some extreme rock crawling. You lock those hubs in, mate?
Yeah, mate. Yeah, I'll hook the winch up. We'll drive straight up.
What's this track rated?
Depends when we get to the overhang. I'm going to say it's a black run.
You forgot to put your climbing thongs on. You've got your...
Better come back down.
Yeah, you've got your Coles and Woolies thongs. Next stop in would be Blinman, old mining town from the 1800s. Not much here anymore, but it is a bit of a tourist attraction.
Flinders Ranges has a whole town. It's actually the highest town in South Australia. I'm just waiting for the bake dog to open over here, the bakery. Get myself a donut, hopefully. Place, what do you reckon? It's pretty fancy, hey?
It is. I'm impressed. This is where you'd bring the missus for a bit of a casual holiday.
Probably won't put that in there because we didn't bring them. Yeah. Everything around here's been really nice, fancy, really good eating.
This is the place where I'd like to come for a nice dinner with the boys, actually.
They didn't have any donuts.
Oh,
Really sad.
do not tell me that.
I cannot. The miner's pasty. So you see the sugar on the end is where the apple is. So you eat your savoury stuff and then you got your dessert on the end all in one. Tribute to the miners. Billy's going the miner's pasty as well.
I don't know what end to put the sauce on.
The one that doesn't have the sugar.
Oh.
Yeah.
So that's... Oh,
yeah, sugar's just sweeter.
We're chasing a bit of off-roading in the Flinders Ranges, and we've heard about a property called Willow Springs. So, welcome to the start of the track. We've been told it's a four-wheel drive low track, and you definitely need a four-wheel drive.
I brought the four-wheel drive. Currently doesn't have four-wheel drive, but I do still have low gear in two-wheel drive. And if I blow the rear diff, I can then still use the front diff. I just can't use them both at the same time.
You got a winch too, so you got a four-wheel drive.
Yeah, I'm gravy. It'll be fun. I got two capable cars with me. We'll be all right.
It feels like we're on school camp. It's great.
It does. It feels like we're on school camp. We've got a full tour book. We've got all these markers in the book. Tells us what's at all these markers. So we're about to go and find out. It's $80. It's open to anyone. They said let people know about it. Willow Springs, and it's the Skytrek Flinders Ranges. We've also gone past a heap of lodges, a few caravans, there's camping here, so yeah, it's a pretty cool little place.
Depending on how long this takes us, we might even end up staying here. I'm not even sure.
Wherever the wind blows us.
It's using me tough terrain push-on deflators. Remember, TJ Jack 5 at outbackequipment.com.au, and you can get yourself a set as well. And a discount.
Pretty much anything else camping and full drive related.
Yeah. These are actually pretty cool though. You just push them on. Set your pressure, push them on, drive away.
Billy's actually, he's got it's the same connection. They're just a push-on connection, but he's cut it up and made it into like a custom air block.
Used the tough train multi-deflator and hard mounted into my tray.
I like it.
So it's just permanently ready to go.
Happy days.
Oh, you bloody would have got your shocks turned down to a 1 or 2 Macca?
Nah, I didn't.
Oh, what? You can't do it from inside the car?
Right, cheeky.
Don't mind my croaky voice either. I've got the man flu. However, Steve is not here, so maybe it's just normal flu. This booklet she gave us, it's literally like a tour. Like it tells you, it's got checkpoints, numbered posts along the whole way, telling you what to go, take photos of, look and see, information about the area, the hills, the history.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Macca's Skytrek tour. On your left, we have the young pine trees. Are actually just pine trees that have not grown big yet. Coming up next is the natural spring.
Oh, you just have this information on the top of your head?
I know absolutely everything about out here. I may have read the brochure. No worries. Coming up to marker 5, we have the large boulder, and this is located after Reedy Creek Gate.
Right away, I'm super impressed with the property and what it has to offer, and we're only just getting started. However, no need for four-wheel drive yet. Hopefully we hit the hard stuff soon.
The next spot is a natural spring with rock pools. So I hope you brought your boardies and your floaties. We're going in. Oh, the tour guide will be fun. Well, there wasn't any water in the rock pools. There was a touch of water, nothing much. It's all very dry at the moment.
Now this is still an operating property, so a few gates to keep an eye on, but something has poorly spooked.
Oh, bloody hell, the sheep.
These two are in a hurry.
Wonder what the hell would have put that hole in the fence. Jeez, the sheep are gonna get out. I better go get some wire quick. Oh, mate, the sheep are gonna get out. Holy! go into Moxie's hut and I'll see if he's got any there. Oh, Moxie, surely he'll have some wire.
Oh, we hacked a few fences out here to check Pooley.
Oh yeah, got to take it down the fence line, check a couple of fences. This is how we do it.
This is how you establish the shot.
Filmmaking, you need to establish your shot so everyone knows where you are.
Where are we?
Moxon's hut. Righty, this is the old Moxon's hut, built around the turn of the last century. This hut was occupied permanently by a station employee until the early 1960s. The hut was restored with the help of the Nissan Patrol Club. How good's that? We like to keep this place as nice. So,
Even the patrol guys.
even the patrol guys. It's unheard of, I know. But sorry, no, we're just taking the piss. 1993, they helped restore it, and again in 2018. The chimney collapsed and restored after a 7-inch downpour in 1997. There's some pretty cool stuff in here, like some old lanterns and
A couple of aliens.
couple of aliens kicking around.
You don't want to know.
I think we found out.
All up, this loop track is approximately 80 kilometres, so there is actually a fair bit of ground to cover. So, time for us to get a bit of a move on and find a lunch spot. It wasn't long before we found a pretty awesome spot for lunch up ahead, and I spotted a bit of a rock crawl entry to get in, so I figured I'd test out this traction control that everybody goes on about so much with the 300 series Land Cruiser before I end up twin locking this thing in the near future. And as expected, it's made it in with no dramas at all. However, Pooley's about to show me that there's a harder line you can take.
Oh, you're not locked in.
Oh, air lockers, oh.
Bonus line. Oh, there we
That was the definition of opposite of TJ.
I took the hardest bonus line I could possibly do there. I couldn't even get it into full drive. It was jammed, and then I couldn't get the lockers on. I didn't realise there was a road there. I could have just drove around all that.
It's definitely a lot easier way.
It's like a highway through there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Welcome to the lunch spot. We're about a halfway point of the track. We're about 2.5 hours through. 7 halfway, but this it has a few picnic tables. There's a toilet over there I saw. Yeah, there's a rock line to get in if you want to go
That
up.
looked like a lunch spot to me. Where's KFC?
At the lunch spot, Pooley.
Yeah. Well, there's water feature here and all.
Alrighty, not a bad lunch spot. We are going to continue on.
We have just passed ourselves through the Valley of the Pyramids. Realise why they called that? They kind of look like bloody pyramids, who would have thought? And then we're heading through to Emu Gap in the little bunkers. Oh, to your right is the flip side of Emu Gap. Oh, apparently this is the bonus line. See how she goes. Two-wheel drive. Loves it. Hit the burn. Yeah, babe.
Keep going and follow me.
Okay, boys, we are currently in full drive territory. It has told us to lock the hubs in. Yeah, there hasn't been anything too hectic yet. And we're making our ascent up to 704 meters to Prominent Lookout that has 360-degree view of the Flinders Ranges. Strap yourselves in and enjoy the ride. Can't really see it, but it is a pretty bloody steep, flexy sort of track. I have put it into 2 low. Well, it's 4 low, but I only have 2-wheel drive because I'm not locking my front hubs. I've got 4/8 ratios in the front, 3 9s in the rear, courtesy of the Simpson Desert. We'll see how 2-wheel drive 4 low goes.
Oh, g'day guys, and welcome to Uncle Paulie's Flinders Ranges tour. I'm currently leading the pack.
Looks like Pooley's made it up. No dramas at all. It is a bit loose and undulated though.
Alright, let's see how... Whoa! That's right, we're in low gear, 2-wheel drive. Let's see how it goes.
Now, Macca is in 2-wheel drive and he doesn't even have a locker, so it's really worst case scenario here.
A little bit extra right through that soft bit.
I'd see Macca had made it up almost to the top here, so I figured it was time for me to head up, and then this happens.
Uh-oh, something just went bang. This isn't good. I just broke something.
My turn in the 300 series, and I must say it feels like I'm driving a spaceship. This thing is so quiet and tight and nice to drive.
I've done a mischief.
Yeah.
I think I've blown the rear diff.
What kind of bang did it make?
A big one.
Like a bang bang or like a bang?
Oh,
I know what that'll be.
You don't want it.
There's only one thing that goes bang. I don't know what it is.
I know.
Done a dip.
Done a dip!
Can you do front wheel drive or you haven't
I
tried?
can do front wheel drive now.
What did the dip come out of?
200
Have a look at the tail shot. Get the tail shot.
Alrighty guys, this is actually a pretty bad situation to be in. We're not even on a steep section of the trail here and it's still struggling just to take off. So I have to figure out what to do about this.
Don't blow that one up. Tell you what, these 4-wheel drive tracks around here are insane. He just blew it a dip.
Oh guys, my Land Cruiser's sweet.
I think I even said, I'll give it a little squirt. Bang!
Bam, and the diff is gone.
that's a GIF ad, isn't it? The dirt. Bam, and the
Bam, and the dirt is gone.
What are our options? We're on a hill in the middle of nowhere, next to the middle of the other nowhere.
2 hours from KFC. I can sense it.
Yeah, look. I've got front wheel drive. I just wonder how far we gotta. We are at the, I think we're about to be at the Prominent Hill Lookout at the 70k mark. So 79 k's is back home.
Yeah, 9k. That's probably the only hill I think we got to deal with.
That one.
Sounds like there's another one.
That's the 4-wheel drive track. Just that.
Yeah.
No, I think there's more because there's another look.
Just a quick reminder to everyone, like why you actually were only in rear wheel drive.
Because it's my dick.
No, you have a different ratio on the rear.
Yeah, I got 3.9 rear, 4.8 front because I blew my diff.
Can I just put a quick disclaimer in here?
Yeah.
I've never blown a diff. So for you,
that makes me feel heaps better.
For everyone that's going to say patrol diff.
Yeah, look, patrols don't make more than bloody 150 horsepower. That's why they don't break diffs.
We thought it best idea to send Macca back. There's actually an emergency track that cuts straight through from the bottom of that hill back to where we start. Macca's going to take that route because this next hill was very sketchy, front wheel drive, just skipping all over the joint. Not a good idea. We've got another 10 Ks of it like that. So Billy and me will keep going though, and meet him back at the ranch or wherever we started.
So I decided to come back. It was just getting to the really fun bit too. All the hill climbs, flexi bits. Ooh, sheepy. I've only got one diff left. I really don't want to destroy that one as well. I've got to get home. I'm in the Flinders Ranges. I haven't put the car on a truck yet. I don't know. I'll get it down to Adelaide. But yeah, so I said, boys, you go. I'm going to come back down the hill. There's a chicken track that cuts across. It cuts out all the hills. The last thing I'd want is to lose all drive on one of them real steep high hills. So the boys would get me out of here, but to get a truck up the Flinders, I'm sure it wouldn't be very cheap. Yeah, Flinders, till we meet again. Should I put a patrol diff under it? I know. Not many patrols make 1,000 Newton meters, so I'd also like to see that comparison. See how many last with 1,000 Newton meters and 350 horsepower.
It did not take me and Pooley long at all to realise the rest of this track is definitely not two-wheel drive track and certainly not a front-wheel drive track. So very lucky Macca turned around, but let me tell you, the juice is worth the squeeze. The scenery and the views from this last 10 kilometres of the track are absolutely epic. Certainly reminds me of the high country.
Hey, this is pretty steep. Holy. Macca would have. Good thing Macca turned around. Far out.
And I know the camera doesn't quite do it justice, but it is indeed very steep with some very loose grounds. It's all in all not that difficult. And I believe that most four-wheel drives are going to be absolutely fine to do this track. Alrighty guys, me and Pooley, we made it. All I can say is lucky Macca turned around. He would have had us, we would have been dragging him up that.
It was not a two-wheel drive front wheel track, that one. There was no way he was getting up that. It wasn't a hard track, but it was a steep track.
Yeah. We were just saying it's a bit like Blue Rag, hey?
It is a lot like Blue Rag. Like you come up and you get to the top and the view's like the same, but it's like the desert version. We got a pile of rocks here. So if you come on over, we've got a few people's names written on it, so this must be like the iconic pick up a rock.
That guy's name's Penis.
Yeah, he must be a dick.
Marker 45. There's also this cool Flintstone.
Righto guys, so we're doing the next Shed Life giveaway. Here we've got a 1995 Skytrek KMC wood. It's got a custom steering wheel and hello. I reckon it could be a 40 series chassis, it could be wrong, it might be a bit older than that. It's got this fresh bull bar on it.
Oh, I thought that was a firewall.
Oh yeah, could be.
Anyway, it's bloody freezing, so we're going to keep going. And hopefully Macca has made it back to the lodge. And I must say, I'm very impressed with the car so far. It has done everything with ease this trip. Couldn't really ask for much more. It's been a ripper.
Alrighty, Pooley and me were having a little bit too much fun and time was getting on. So we figured we'd hit it and just keep on moving. Didn't really get to film all of this section of the track. You might have to just come and see it for yourself. But I've got to say, definitely a few more cool off-roading obstacles to deal with here. In and out of the valleys, there's several more hill climbs to contend with, but plenty more lookouts to enjoy. This last 10 kilometres of track, definitely the slowest yet. Pooley's on the way. He's just getting a few shots of his car. Before you leave, they give you all the information, and it comes with this manual compass sort of a thing, and they've got a barrel here, so all you have to do is line up the arrow, and then it shoots an arrow off to all the other points of interest. So you know, you look at
that. We've got the Skytrek book here to ride in. Family, we're here. Hope you enjoyed your... Oh, they are the people for the Skytrek. Please leave your comments. Travel safely back to the homestead and your accommodation. This book was started on the 27th of the 4th, 24. That's not long ago. There's been a few people here though. It must be a bloody popular place.
All right, this is the visitor's book. So it's a bit of a, end of your journey. Well done for conquering the track, I guess.
Sign her up. Let's go around.
I guess
here.
Mac's not even allowed to sign it, is he?
Nah, he can't sign it.
He didn't conquer.
Finish the track.
He didn't finish the track.
Well, it's not TJ and Mac. It's TJ and Paulie. Oh, the pen doesn't work. TJ and Paul.
Ah, sorry, Macca.
No, Mac, he blew a dip. So we're back in there and away we go.
So I think we're through the last gate and we're on the way back officially. As you can see, it's starting to get dark, and a good thing to mention is property owners will not allow you to start this track after 10 a.m. because they don't want people out here on the track at night.
Coming down the hill.
Which does make sense.
The boys are back.
Make sure if you come here to visit, you're here before 10 a.m.
Nice.
So now we've had a bit of a sleep on it, mate. Shower, feeling refreshed, and for a new state of mind.
Just need a coffee and I'm sweet.
What are we thinking with this this car?
I think it's still broken.
Oh,
yeah.
For a cooking segment.
You guys asking us, hey? Don't do enough cooking on the show apparently, so here it is.
All right, today we're trying to decide whether to, well, we think it should be right to drive home 2,200 kilometres in front wheel drive. I don't know.
Look, it's been done before.
Oh, not recommended.
Not recommended on 37s and 5-inch lift because obviously I'm running sharper tail shaft angles, front shaft angles, drive shaft angles even. 37s put a lot more strain on that front diff, which is actually even smaller than the rear diff. One of the boys had an interesting thought.
What?
Well, 105s have the same front diff and they're all-wheel drive. Let that sink in.
Whatever helps you feel better about it.
Yeah.
It was pretty good, and 300 was fine. Like, I did need to go in a low range for that. Makes a massive difference. Like, no more converter slip or nothing. It's just straight up. So yeah, pretty impressed. I would say once we twin lock this will be more capable than the Navara.
Yeah, I was
just because of the power and the tyre size.
I was just about to say that. It's got to be the power and the extra clearance.
Clearance, it's just, yeah, it's a weapon.